And if the regular Nutcracker's a little too staid for your taste, maybe you would like De La Dance Company's rendition of Tchaikovsky's classic. It's called The Nutcracker Jazzed Up. Alexandra Brandon is one of the principal dancers in the company dancer, and you are here to talk about it. This is really interesting to me because I feel like sometimes watching that ballet can be a lot. This is sort of an amped up version, differently used, at least in the first act. Tell me all about it.
So many years ago, our directors, Mario De La Nuez and Meredith Benson, heard this arrangement by Duke Ellington and Billy Strayhorn of the traditional Tchaikovsky composition. They absolutely loved it, so that's when the De La Dance Company Nutcracker Jazzed Up came to fruition. They combined both, so in Act 1, they have the jazzed up music mixed with the traditional music, and Act 2 still remains the same, very classic, you know, great for the little ones that want to go see the Nutcracker Ballet for the first time.
But also, the first act, they take it to the 1950s. You can see here from the costuming even that this is a more modern version. So maybe more relatable in some ways for people?
Yes, definitely. It's definitely more relatable because it's more current. The traditional Nutcracker is done in like the 19th century.
Very Victorian.
Yes, exactly. So, like you said, we bring the costumes and the characters really into that stage in time.
But then you also get that fulfilling sense of seeing that second act, which does go back to the very traditional Victorian Nutcracker performance.
With the Sugar Plum Fairy and, you know, all the classic characters.
Sugar Plum Fairies, don't you? I mean, you have to. This year, it's a little bit of a family fair. You want to tell us about that?
Family fair. So yes, we have about
no, like because of the dancers who are in it, because of your directors, right?
Yes. So both of our directors, their husband and wife, they have 4 children. All 4 children are actually in the production, playing notable roles. Their daughter is playing Clara this year, in addition to 2 other girls that are sharing that role. Mikey, one of their oldest son, he is playing the Nutcracker Prince. So he gets to partner with his sister, and the 2 youngest ones, the twins, they are playing a little bit younger roles because they're still little,
well, sure,
but you know they're going to grow up to the same kind of
and they're probably
same kind of
all
caliber.
Aspiring to be dancers like their mom and dad. And
they definitely are aspiring for professional careers.
This is the 9th year you said that this is going on in Cincinnati.
Yes.
Only 1 week though. Only 1 week at the Aronoff if you want to go check it out. So what would you tell folks sitting at home going, I don't know. I mean, it's a great time out to go see the Nutcracker.
Yeah, so it's Thanksgiving weekend. I mean, Thanksgiving weekend, you know, everybody's in town. You have a little bit of time off work. So, you know, take the family downtown. We have shows Friday evening, 2 of them on Saturday and 1 on Sunday. We're going to be presenting it in the Jarson Kaplan Theater at the Aronoff Center, which makes for a great personal, intimate setting, but still with the hustle and bustle of downtown.
And I can see, you see there, 621 Arts, if you want to get tickets. You've got to get on that now because they're not here very long. And I would just make this suggestion. If your husband is not like a huge ballet fan, this might be the way to go see it because that Duke Ellington music mixed in with Tchaikovsky's score, that would hook my husband, I think.
Yeah, and the 50s characters, you know, the dolls, traditionally the Victorian dolls are now you know, a little bit more risque but fun, still appropriate for all ages. But, you know, so the guys have something to kind of, you know, peek out
something
at.
to look at.
Yeah.
Alexandra,
as you can see behind us.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Alexandra, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much. And should I say break a leg? Is that what you should say? Okay.
That or married.
Oh, well, okay. Break a leg.